Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today I want to do a full review on my Mulberry Mini Alexa Bag.
So until then, just wait.
If this is your first time ever seeing me, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. My name is Kenzie. I make a lot of videos about luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel, jewelry, mostly handbags though. I love those a lot. So if any of that sounds fun to you, if you like the idea, then I would ask you to consider clicking the subscribe button and give this video a like and ding the little bell down there so that you're notified every time I upload. And without any further ado, let's get on into the video. So I have had my Mulberry Mini Alexa Bag for around 2 months now, and I know that seems like a pretty short period of time to be doing a review on it. However, I use this bag every day. I used my Lady Dior one bag when we went to dinner, and then I used my green Chanel one day when we were out for lunch, and I used my pull-in bag for the day that me and some friends went to the Renaissance Festival, because that's like a tiny mini bag. So 3 days out of the past 2 months, I have not used this bag. But other than that, this has been my everyday bag. And you guys, I have some thoughts on this bag. With my last review video, I reviewed my mini Lulu puffer, my toy puffer. So I'll have that linked up here and in the description if you haven't seen that. But with that review, I went over some categories and stuff. So we're gonna be doing it by category again this time and going over like pros and cons and what I think. So I've done a few reviews on bags. I've done my mini Lulu puffer bag review. I've done my Lady Dior bag review. So any of those that you haven't seen, I'll have linked in the description. And I also did an unboxing of this bag when I first got it, so I'll have that linked as well if you missed that. So this bag I did get from Nordstrom, and it was, I want to say, $1,317, which for a bag like this, I do not think is that bad of a price. This leather on this bag is immaculate. I got a new camera, so I want to see if I can like bring it closer to you. Oh yeah, you can totally see that. Look how amazing the leather is on this bag. It is a bovine leather, I do believe, and it is grain. You can see all the beautiful grains in there. And I got mine in the chestnut color. They have loads of different colors. I almost went with the chalk. I was between the chestnut and the chalk color, but I ended up going with the chestnut, obviously, as you can see. But the quality on this bag is like no other. This bag is less than $2,000, and I feel like it has the same quality, if not a tiny bit better than like Chanel. Like Chanel's quality has really gone down over the past couple of years, and I feel like these other fashion houses that are a little bit less well known are just like killing it with the quality. It's just become insane. So really, really sturdy, very good bag. And the price point as well, I think, is a really good price point. When it comes to like the type of people that do wear this bag, I think this is a quite casual bag. You can remove the strap right here and wear it just as a little top handle, or you can kind of put it on the crook of your arm. Not really, it would have to go like on your wrist or something, but the handle is very small, but you can top handle the bag if you wanted to. It is super cute, and I just think something like this, like a cute little top handle, is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. So I do really like it like this. I haven't personally top handled this bag before because I normally just keep the strap attached to it. Normally I wear it crossbody just like this, but in case if I do ever want to top handle it and just wear it like this, I normally just keep the strap on so I have options. But it is a very versatile bag. You can't really use this as a clutch. It's too big for a clutch, but you can of course wear a top handle, crossbody, and as a long shoulder bag as well if you wanted to. You can adjust the strap. I do believe it's on the tightest setting already, but you can adjust it and make it longer or shorter. One of my favorite things about this bag is this little turn lock. I love bags with turn locks. I don't know why. Like the Chanel Classic Flap has a turn lock. These have a turn lock. Any bag that I can find that has a cute little turn lock, I just prefer it. It keeps your items really, really safe and secure, but it also just looks really cute, and it does have a nice ease of access. You just turn it. Super cute. I love it. Let's talk about the styles in which you could technically wear this bag. I feel like anybody can wear any bag for anything. You know, if you have this bag but you want to take it to dinner, take it to dinner. Like, who actually cares? It makes no actual difference. I mean, we're on a rock in space going like this. You know, it doesn't actually matter, okay? But when it just comes down to it, how this bag was technically meant to be worn, I guess, would be in a pretty casual style. This is a pretty casual bag in my opinion. It has a little bit of a boho type feel to it. So I feel like if you are someone that, even if you're a little bit younger, I don't think that super young people should have like a lot of luxury stuff, but I feel like, you know, if you're a senior in high school or if you're just now getting into college, something like that, I think this would be a very cute first time bag. This would be adorable. Like as a graduation present, absolutely, this would be amazing for that. And this bag will last you a lifetime, you know, it will last you so long. So I feel like it does have a very fun kind of jovial young vibe to it. So I feel like it would definitely last you throughout your 20s at least, maybe even your 30s if you still like this kind of style. I picture this bag with like jeans and a t-shirt, you know, just going to the grocery store, popping out really quick, just kind of free, if you will. I don't know, but I think it's very cute. I probably wouldn't take this bag to dinner. It doesn't really seem like a very dinner type bag or a very fancy kind of bag. If you were to get maybe like a black, I do think it comes in black. If you were to get a black, then maybe you could just top handle it and make it a nighttime bag, but I wouldn't use the strap with it. But I just do think that this is more of a casual bag. It's actually the reason why I got this bag. I really wanted an everyday bag because I felt weird carrying my Chanel's everywhere, because at the time that's kind of all I had. I had my YSL bag, which I tended to carry more than the Chanel's, but like the Chanel's were very new to me, so I was like, oh my god, I want to carry them, but I kind of felt weird carrying them. It's just a lot of money to be carrying around during the day and everything, but that's why I got this bag, because it is just the perfect everyday bag. So yeah, there's that. And then I do of course want to go into what fits inside and everything, and then I do have some cons when it comes to this bag, believe it or not, so we will be going over that here in a little bit, but I do want to go ahead and show you what will fit inside the bag. Okay, I have got you over to my hot seat and I want to show you what fits in the bag. Opening it up here, I do have an organizer in here, and I got this from Zimoni, I believe that's what it is. I checked on Samorga as well, but I didn't see one for the Mulberry Mini Alexa. Maybe I just didn't look well enough, but this one is from Zimoni, and it has a really big open space. Like, this is technically a mini bag, but you can fit a lot of stuff in here. Also, I'm trying not to talk too loud because I'm right next to the mic. So opening this up here, we've got, of course, my phone. This will fit in with literally no issues. I'd normally put my phone kind of in the front right here. Very, very nice. I can also fit my sunglasses with an entire sunglass holder. Like, it's insane. Look at that. I've got my card holder right here that'll just slip in. I've got my key holder as well right here that just goes on this side like that. So these are the 4 main things that I carry every day. Like, no matter what, these are what I'm carrying. So even if this was the capacity, it would fit what I need it to, and it wouldn't be too small. So already this is good. But it's gonna fit more, let me tell you. Okay, we have these 2 items from Merit Beauty that were actually kindly sent over from Merit, so thank you so much to them. I actually was able to pick out a couple of items, so I wanted to show you these really quick as well, but I've been using them every day since I've gotten them, and I'm wearing them on my face today. First up is this Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil, and I have used this in the past. Before I did luxury videos, I actually had a makeup channel, so if you go back far enough in my catalog, you'll see it, but I have used Merit before in the past, and I got the shade Pink Beat. Super beautiful. I love this kind of lip oil. It's really, really moisturizing. I've actually been keeping this in my bag for the past couple of days because I got it, so it will absolutely fit in the bag just right there. And the other thing that Merit kindly sent over was this Brow 1980 Volumizing Pomade, which I have been using for the past couple of days. Really, really nice. I love the packaging. It's got a very nice gold packaging and it says Merit right there. I'll normally do with my brows is I'll use some kind of brow glue and just make them stand up straight. And then I used this morning to go over it to make it look a bit thicker and fuller. So definitely very nice. I've been liking this a lot so far. And I got mine in the shade brown. Go figure. But yeah, Merit, again, thank you so much for sending these over. This video is not sponsored, but they did send them to me. And I do have a affiliate link in the description and you will be able to shop via that link. But this will absolutely fit in my bag. Just right in there, super simple. Now we have a couple of extra little things. We've got some AirPods, definitely things people take every day. Are they even in there? My husband's been using the AirPods. He loves these things. So they just fit right in there. I have got some gum that will just kind of slip right in here. And you guys, I think that's pretty much it for the capacity. You could probably switch out some stuff. So if you didn't want to take the gum, you could put something else. If you didn't want to take your sunglasses in the sunglass case, you could pick something else, but this bag really does fit a lot. And then you just close it like that, flip down the little handles, and there you go, she's full. So it definitely does fit more than you would think to be a mini bag. Okay, so now you've seen what fits in the bag, and I know I did one of those when I unboxed it as well, but still I wanted to go ahead and do it again. Let's go ahead and talk about a few cons of the bag, because I feel like that's kind of all there is left are cons. Now, I'm gonna say I do not have very many cons for this bag, but I do have a few that could get really annoying if you really just don't like it. So the first con I'm gonna say is, I've had this bag freaking backwards. The first con I'm gonna say is that these little flaps right here get really, really annoying. So if you can see, they have little buttons. They're little magnets. So technically, to keep the bag extra secure, you're supposed to button these back and have the turn lock on, you know, like this. And when it comes to getting in your bag, even if your turn lock is like this and ready to open, this happens more often than not. These find their way, and they're a really heavy magnet. Like, it's really strong. It's not like a weak little magnet that's gonna come off. Like, you have to rip the magnet off, basically. So it happens so often that I'm trying to like get in my bag, and then like one of these, if not both of them, will find their way back into their little magnetizing hole and just kind of stick. And it just kind of gets annoying, because when you open the bag, it does like this, and every so often, pretty often actually, it'll just snap back together. So that can be a bit annoying if you are someone that likes to just get in your bag and not have to worry about that. So just one thing to take into consideration. Most of the time, I don't even worry about buckling these back, because like, who has time to undo their turn lock and take two things off of this? Like, no, that's takes way too long. And another thing that I will quickly say just about these little things right here is that they kind of get in your way a little bit. I would love this bag if these were not here and it just had this little triangle bit with the turn lock. I really like that. And if it had this little thing down here, I like this little envelope style thing. So if it just looked like that, I think I would like the bag even more. But this thing is cute, I guess, but it really kind of just gets in the way. You put your hand in here and they're like all flopping around and everything, and then you do this and then they flop back really easily. I don't know, it's just kind of up to you. It doesn't impede me too much. I've kind of gotten used to it, but I do think that it could be quite annoying if you are just not willing to faff around with your bag, and if you're just wanting something that you can just stick your hand in and grab your stuff and then be done with it. I wouldn't say this is that bag. You would have to either get used to it or kind of fiddle with these little doodads. Another thing that I do find a little bit difficult is because the bag is so slouchy, I had to get a organizer immediately. I had to, because the big issue is even with the organizer, it's kind of hard to do, but without the organizer, getting this little thing into this was impossible. Like, it was so hard to get into the actual hole here because it's so slouchy. Without the organizer, the bag just sinks into itself. Let me show you. I just pulled out the entire organizer. Okay, So here's what it looks like without the organizer. And this thing, look, it just like sinks into itself. So trying to get, I mean, even let me put the stuff in it. Like, I gotta put my stuff in it like I normally would, or else it's not fair. Okay, I've got my stuff in it, and it's still, this thing, it's like, it's impossible to get in. Because whenever you try, you can get it kind of like lined up, but it's even hard to get it lined up. But when you push, the whole bag like sinks into itself. So you have to like get it like all the way pushed in, and then you can finally turn the lock. It's really, really annoying. So I had to get a bag organizer is the first thing that I did when I first realized the bag was like that, because the bag is very, very unstructured. Another thing that I realized is that you really have to stuff this bag a lot, because if you don't stuff it, because it has no structure, your stuff is going to flop around on the inside and fall over. The bag has a very roomy interior, and if you don't put everything in the bag, everything falls over, and it's kind of hard to get into, because you know, when you're walking, when you're carrying the bag like this and then you open up to get your stuff out, normally, like if I don't have my phone in my bag, if I have it in my pocket, and if I just have like my key holder, my card holder, a couple of makeup products, and my sunglasses, let's just say that I'm just kind of walking around like this, but then this is what happens. Everything has just fallen over. So like my sunglasses fell over, my lipsticks are like all the way over here now. They're not, it is just really, really unstructured is what I'm trying to get at here. So I really do think you need a bag organizer for this bag. It is an absolute must. I think that is pretty much my review on this bag. All in all, I really, really love this. This is my perfect everyday bag. I think it's immaculate, amazing. I do think there are definitely some cons with the bag, but I have gotten past them. I can see past those, and it's not a big of a deal to me anymore. But I do think it just depends on who you are and what your lifestyle is. I think this bag is one of the cutest things. I would highly recommend this bag if you're in the market for something like this. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of the review. Let me know if you like this bag, or if you have this bag, or if you're thinking of getting this bag. How many times can I say this bag? But let me know in the comments just something down below, because I just want to know anything you have to tell me. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then go ahead and click the like button for me, and then subscribe if you want to, and ding the little bell down there so that you're notified every time I upload. And again, thank you to Mara for sending me over those amazing makeup products, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!